While the paint is still wet in this dark one here, I'm going to introduce a bit of Prussian blue on top, so that, you know, I'm pushing it into the wet paint, and it's quite nice. You sort of just drop it in and let it fuse into that wet paint underneath. Okay, it looks very dark looking at it in here, but in the screen, it's not as dark in the real thing. Yeah, it's like I said, you get amazing variety, don't you, on trees? It's not all just branches. It's all the effect probably of what's around it. But, you know, I put some salt on mine. I don't know what it's going to do. We'll wait and see.
And is it really just the Prussian blue and the burnt sienna on those trees?
Yeah.
In varying proportions?
Yeah. I think, well, there is a point at the top of this, well, let me show you. I'll bring the picture over here a minute. But at the top of this area here, there's a bit of what looks like burnt sienna has been dropped in. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that kind of gives a little bit of colour to that area up there. And there's a bit of the same thing over on the other side. But mm-hmm. Apart from that, I think it is just all mainly Prussian blue and burnt sienna mixed together. I'm sort of dropping some darks in now on top of these trees on the left, and I'm just doing little dobs of it, not filling the whole lot in, because I think it's more in keeping with what's going on. Right. Now I'm going to work on the other side. So the trees that are further back are sort of like a very pale bluey grey. And again, you can use the same colours, but just dilute it down. And possibly put a little bit more blue in it. In fact, when I was thinking about it earlier, there's a hint of red in those. Well, let's have a see. Yeah, it's blue. You want to use the ultramarine then too, because I think that also works. Now behind these, well, behind both trees, there's a sort of probably undergrowth. So on the right hand side, it's quite a warm colour. So you can use a little bit of diluted burnt sienna, but very diluted. Yeah, too strong. I'm starting on this wall area now. So I'm actually going to draw an indication of the stonework.